Okay, I'm gonna make one very quick video update. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. So if you're having problems with your brake lines and you gotta completely repair them because they're rusted out, or even your gas line, because for me, it was both. They run right next to each other, rusted out, gone. So I just get the size piping. So my gas line is 1/4. My brake line is 3/16. All you need is the unions. You need a flaring tool and pipe cutter. And you gotta do that with when cutting the pipe to fit into the flaring tools, it's gotta be precise. You can't be you can't like not care. These are all the tools you need. This is all I need. The socket wrenches, the piping. These are for other stuff. This was just for cut. So I sand the ends so they're not, because if you try to put on this thing, it will not go on unless you sand it down. And so this has to go on first, then that little piece, and then you flare it. Because if you forget to do that, you have to start over. And then so we come down here. That's all the tools. You come down here. Here's what's getting cut out. I still have 3 more flares to go. Here's one. Here's 2. And here's 3. So you don't have to go and get a whole freaking 20 feet of line and then like they're all 20 feet. So what you do is you find where the leak is. You make sure you sand it down. It's all good. You cut off where the piping is fine. You cut it off. You put the thing on like so. You flare it and it's on. And then you take the middle of the joint union that's connected to the new piping. And so literally this is gonna go right to this. Right to that. It's gonna be very simple. It was not hard at all. I've never done this in my life. I've never been under a car like this. I work with engines and I like Chevys. This is a Lexus, and it wasn't as hard as a process as I thought it was gonna be. Literally, the hardest process for me was getting a jack, because I didn't have one, so I could get it up on a stand so I could actually get under the car. And then that's not gonna even be the hardest part. When you refuel your brake line, you have to drain every single wheel, because if you have air bubbles or water in these lines, it's not gonna be good. Anyways, aloha. That's a simple way of me explaining what you need and how to do it. Change your fuel line, change your brake line.